You want to know who you are? Look in the mirror. That's exactly who you are. Who you see in the mirror reflects every decision you've made for the past 6 months, right? Whether you skipped the gym for the past 6 months, whether you didn't reach your New Year's resolutions for the past 6 months, whether, like, whatever it is you promised yourself, that reflection is there, right? Muscles don't lie, but you might. Your physique reveals who you are. And not only to the world, but to yourself. And I think that's the most important thing, because when you look at your physique in the mirror, right? That's why a lot of you guys are so insecure. That's why a lot of you guys lack a lot of confidence, because when you look yourself in the mirror, you know for a fact that you're not a man of your word, right? Your physique is literally a credit card. It's your credit statement, right? You develop a credit score with yourself. That's your physique. Your physique is your credit score, right? When you look in the mirror and you see, and you're not happy with what you see, that means you have a weak credit score. It means you haven't been paying back the payments, bro. You haven't been putting in the work. You haven't been paying those daily dues. If you're not happy with the physique that you have right now, you have a weak credit score, right? And that's going to affect your self-esteem. It's going to affect your confidence and how you carry yourself. You're going to, because deep down you've been skipping workouts. You know the goals that you made for yourself. You made these moonshot goals and you didn't hit any of them. And now we're in July. You still got noodle arms. You're still obese. You're still not where you want to be. And you have no one else to blame but yourself, right? And I know this sounds harsh, but this is the reality that a lot of you guys need to wake up to, is that it's on you, man. No one's coming to save your ass, bro. No one's coming to save you. Right? And if you want to start taking control of your life and you want to build a physique that commands attention, never bores the audience, you want to have more confidence in yourself, you want to improve your self-esteem, you want to actually be proud of the man you see in the mirror, hit that link in the description. I'm the guy for that. And we'll see if it makes sense to work together. Right? Little shameless plug for those of you guys that need it. And I know a lot of you guys need this shit. So hit that link in the description and let's get jacked. Right? Let's build that physique. Right? Make sure you like this video and subscribe while you're at it. If you haven't subscribed, that's crazy work. Hit that subscribe button. I know you've been watching these videos and you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button. But like I was saying, your physique, it's not even just about how the world perceives you. We're talking about the internal right now. Your physique, literally, it's not about what you see in the mirror and the biceps, the chest, the V-taper. It's not even about that. It's not even about the aesthetics. It's literally about the man you were to get to that point. Because when you look in the mirror and you see your physique, you see the man standing in front of you, you see the biceps, you see all of that stuff, you see the chest, shoulders, V-taper. It's a reflection of the work you put in to get to that point. And that work that you put in to get to that point, you remember it. You remember the days when you didn't feel like it. You remember the times that you walked through the snow to get there. You remember the times that, you're pushing through those tough sets. You're pushing through those PRs and whatnot. You remember all those moments. And those are key defining factors of who you are as a man. It goes to show that the amount of discipline you have, it shows the grit that you have, it shows that you're a man of your word, it shows character. It really shows character. And when you look yourself in the mirror and you see that reflection of the hard work that you put in, you are going to feel more confident about yourself, because then you feel like you're not a fraud, because then you have a good credit score with yourself, because you didn't skip workouts, you hit those goals, that you're a man of your word, you are able to even trust yourself because you're able to commit to something, right? Your physique, it's not even just about getting the choosing signals and getting respect from people. And don't get me wrong, all of this it's a part of it, but the most important thing about building your body and getting in shape is the credit score you build with yourself. The credit score you build with yourself. That's the most important credit score you can ever have. Because if you don't even trust yourself, you don't even believe yourself, you're not going to do anything in life. That's why your body game is so important, right? Because it's literally a credit score. It's a credit score for your life. It's a credit score for yourself, because if you want to be an overachiever in other areas of life, you want to go out and kill it in this lifetime, you want to go out there and do big things, but you don't even believe in yourself, you're low self-esteem, you have low confidence, because deep down you've been neglecting your physique, your fitness journey for a hot minute, for a fact you're not who you say you are. That's going to hold you back in every area of life, man, until you tackle this one area. And a lot of you guys, you've been reliving the same year over and over again. You say you're going to get jacked in January. You go for like maybe a week or two. You stop for like until like February, you get your heart broke on Valentine's Day. You want to come back to the gym again. Maybe you go back for another week and then you take a break and then, oh, you want to get jacked for June. Well, okay, it's June. Now it's June. I want to get, you've taken a break for 3 months and then you want to come back in June and be all like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get my summer body when you know damn well it's too late. And then you want to come back for October. You're going to take another 2-month break. And then you want to come back for October. Oh, winter arc. Yeah, it's winter arc. And then before you know it, you're back on January 1st. And that is the cycle that a lot of men are living in, right? And it's crazy how we're going to talk about a physique inflation when the majority of men, the average men today, can't even stick to a workout routine for 3 times a week. I hop on so many consultation calls, right? Some of you guys book consultations and you guys have all these excuses on why you haven't gotten in shape. And I'm like, holy shit, man. Do you want it or not? Like, damn, like you make so many damn excuses of, oh, I work too much or, oh, I got school. Oh. Like bullshit, bro. You just don't want it enough, man. You literally just your time schedule is messed up. You don't have time management skills at all. Like, bro, I worked a part-time job. I was in school, right? And I had time for the gym. I still made gains. And I had a 3.0 GPA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have no excuse, dude. The only person that's standing in your way is you. Like, the man in the mirror is standing in the way. And why do you think you're so insecure? Why do you think you have low confidence? Because this is the very reason. Because you have a low credit score with yourself. You know you're full of shit. You know you're a fraud because you haven't put in the work. You've been delaying it. You know what I'm saying? You know that you're not a man of your word. You know you've been skipping workouts. You know that you haven't been making time for this shit. You know deep down in your subconscious, you may not want to admit it, but you have time for the gym. You know you have time, but you're making these excuses for why you don't have time. And that eats at your self-esteem, eats at your self-confidence because you know you're full of shit, but your conscious brain is making excuses, but your subconscious knows the truth. You can't lie to yourself because if you look in the mirror, muscles don't lie, but you might, right? So stop lying to yourself, bro. It's summertime. You probably missed this summer. I'm not going to lie, but next summer you can get jacked. You can create a character that commands attention. You can become the person that you're actually proud of, right? But it starts with you. It starts with, doing those daily habits, doing those daily dues, right? Paying those daily dues, right? But that's all I really have to say for today. Make sure you hit that link in the description if you want to book a one-on-one coaching call. Let's get you right. Let's get jacked. Summer 2026. Let's go. Let's build a physique that commands attention, never bores the audience. Send this to someone who really needs to hear it because I know a lot of you guys need to hear this shit. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'm going to catch y'all next video. See ya.